Hello there. What's happening? What's happening?
What? What? What?
That was so similar to the words I was saying. Jack.
I don't know what's going on.
Also true. Thank you for 14 months, Jack. QB, thank you for 79 months. Jade, thank you for 48 months. That feels like it's an important number. I think it is. It's 4 years. Thank you for 4 years. Ordering pizza, Maddie. Very nice. Enjoy. Back from Gen Con. That sounds cool. Spectacular. Sounds cool. Well, um, sorry I'm late. This keeps happening. This keeps happening. It's an unfortunate quality of my Mondays. I seem to have I tend to have not great Mondays. The beginnings of my weeks are typically stacked for some reason, um, which I think is generally because of like drift stuff that didn't make it last week ends up on my Monday, and then it's just a big pile of shit I have to sift through. So I kind of get fucked over on Monday. It's awesome, Doug. Oh, that's cool, Omni. That's good knowledge to have. It's good training. Yeah, I haven't used one in a while. I should. Is today Feral Hogs Day? I didn't know that. Is this the anniversary of the feral the what was it? 30 to 40 feral hogs? Oh, 30 to 50. Yeah, 30 to 50 sounds more correct. Been 6 years. Holy fuck. We're all dying so quickly. It's upsetting. Pre-Rona Hagen. uh, uh, there were 20 to 30, or sorry, 30 to 50 feral hogs used in the filming of Hannibal. I mean, that's the case across the world, Omni. I don't know what to talk about. What's going on? What's happening? I don't really want to talk about work. It was a rough work day. The end. Um, what else? I'm still obsessing with my server. I basically got to a point where I got the majority of all the old things going that I needed to replace from the first server. And now I'm in that territory of like I want to look at all the toys. What are other what other apps are there? And I'm just really obsessing over that. Um and it's silly. I could sink far too much time into that. Hmm. Part what's Wait, what do you mean part 2 instead of part 1? What does that mean in the context of Lupin? Oh, those are just the seasons. So it starts at season 2. Doesn't it have a shitload of seasons? Oh, it's still going. Jesus Christ, what is this? One Piece? Oh no, it's out of order. Ugh. Yeah. I wish there was a way that I could share my at-home experience with you guys. Um, because I could easily solve that. But there's not really a great way of sharing that wouldn't be legally problematic. Hmm. One thing I keep learning over and over again is that RSS feeds aren't that great. I always forget that it is not this beautiful thing where I just subscribe to an RSS feed and then I get the articles delivered to me, because almost everybody wants you to go to their website actually. So they don't put the article in the feed. They just put a thing, they put an excerpt in and then it says, click here to read this article. So I need to I need to stop installing RSS readers that look nice and give up on that. I'm still trying to think if there's anything that helps me stream wise, but I don't think that there really is, or I haven't found anything yet. Maybe there is. Yeah, RSS is one of those, like, it's like a forgotten feature. It used to be a big deal, but I think everyone came to the same conclusion I did eventually, is that it's just not that great. Usually the implementation of RSS is that it's like this seamless in the background thing. Like you could just plug a website into an RSS reader, it finds the RSS feed, and then you get whatever they put in the RSS feed in your reader. But like I said, it just, what you really want is you would want the articles, and that's what nobody wants to give for the reason I already said. Nobody wants to just, they don't want you subscribing to their content and getting it somewhere else, because then you're not visiting their website. So that's the whole problem. Oh God, AMP. Yeah, it's dead now. God. One thing I'm being frequently confronted with as I look at various potential self-hosted apps is that people really, 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 really don't. They just don't do responsive. There's a surprising amount of apps that, like, outside of the sort of, I don't know, sort of like 720p 1080p sort of territory, they don't even try. You're gonna have a fucked up mobile experience or a fucked up high resolution big widescreen experience. They just don't even. I don't understand. I'm looking at like documentation apps, like wiki style apps, things like that. And I'm looking at this one, and immediately it breaks down when I'm trying to look at the demo to see how it is. It just immediately falls apart.
Oh my god, so much styrofoam is coming out of everywhere.
Thunder. Thank you for 89 months. Very much appreciated. I'm learning that I basically don't like essentially anybody's take on a wiki. That's what I've learned. I never really liked Wikipedia in the first place. The there's like a forever war between form and function, and I think everybody puts the sliders too far in either direction. I think you should put both sliders all the way up. That's what I think. I think it should be very functional and very pretty, not one or the other. Hmm. I think that if it's beautiful and it doesn't work, then there's no point. And if it works perfectly and it's ugly, then it's unpleasant. It's basically where I land. Um, I generally thought forums were ugly back in the day, but it was a lot tougher to make a pretty website back in the day as well. We had a lot fewer tools, or far fewer tools, to really, do things nicely. I would imagine vBulletin is still around. And then there was the PHP one, I think was even bigger than that. vBulletin. Yep. vBulletin 6. They have a web page. If you want to get a new license, it's $180. They have vBulletin Cloud. If you want to launch a forum for a monthly price. It's funny. It looks both modernized and still out of date. Oh yeah, PHP BB. There it is. There it is, still there. 3.3.15 came out on April the 2nd. We are pleased to announce the release of PHP BB 3.3.15, quote, in memory of Mark D. Hamill. This version is a maintenance and security release. Why is this in memory of a person that's alive? Yeah, it must not be must not be that one. I actually don't know Mark Hamill's middle name or initial, so yeah, PHP BB just looks basically how it always did. It doesn't look different at all, but it's still actively developed. So a contributor passed away. Well, that sucks. Miss Bun. Miss Bun, why are you so angry? Oh, it is exactly 12 o'clock. You dogs are crazy. You're really good at telling time for being dogs. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. I just found a really nice looking uh medical records app. Miremedical.co. It's very pretty. No. No, there isn't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they're so good at time. Maybe there is something that they're hearing that I can't. Yeah, I mean, this is a very regular routine, so that's probably why. Anyway, I'm gonna roll out of here. Thanks for hanging out, folks. Back tomorrow.